They were slaughtering those Canaanites because of all the wickedness they were doing in the Heavenly Father's holy land. All right? So those people in our land right now, the synagogue of Satan, okay, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai going to destroy them out of that land. Okay? He going to allow these other countries to shoot missiles on that place, man. All right? America's going to get hit with nukes. The land of Israel's going to get hit with nukes. Okay? Different parts of the earth where Edomites rule are going to get hit with nukes. Okay? When you read Revelation 9, all right, it says to slay the third part of man. Okay, that third part of man is talking about Esau. All right, the sons of the wicked. Okay, that's what Yahweh Bashim Yahushai is stirring this up for, man. All right. So going back to Deuteronomy, chapter 7, okay, it says in verse 2, and when Yahweh, Bashim Yahushai, thy God, shall deliver them before thee, thou shalt smite them and destroy them. Thou shalt make no covenant with them, no, nor shew mercy unto them. So the Lord told us to go in there and smite them. The word smite means to kill. Okay? Yahweh Bashim Yahushai said to kill these damn demons, man. These other nations, man. And the other nations, once again, were Canaanites. Alright? Canaan was a son of Ham. Okay, and Ham are the so-called Africans. Alright, the Negroes, West Indians, Haitians are not African. Alright, those are Israelites. Okay, the 12 tribes of so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, we are the 12 tribes of Israel. We are blood related. Alright, we are the same nation. Brothers and sisters, if you will. Okay, according to the truth. Alright? It says, neither shalt thou make marriages with them. Thy daughter thou shalt not give unto his son. Thy daughter thou shalt not give unto his son, nor his daughter shalt thou take unto thy son. We're not supposed to make marriages with these heathen nations. Okay? We were not supposed to. Alright? What is going on? But when you read the scriptures, you know, the Canaanites, the Hamites, were a nation of people, okay, that, you know, our forefathers despised to deal with. Okay, our foremothers would despise for that to take place. All right, for our sons to deal with their daughters, and for our daughters to deal with their sons. That's exactly what Isaac and Rebekah despised of Esau and Edom. Okay? It was for him not to go and deal with the women of that region, which were Hamites, man. Alright? Because they were wicked, they were weird. Look at the Hamite woman today. The actual African women. And men. Okay, they put bones through their face. You know, they'll put bones through their face. They do all kinds of like weirdo activity with animals, with each other. You know, you'll see a Hamite, right, in the land of Ham, which is Africa. And the man will have blonde hair, all right, like a blonde little miniature afro, little, you know, his little hair. That hair went blonde from all the times they let like cows and other animals pee on their head, man. You know, that's wild, man. It's wild work. It says, for they will turn away thy son from following me, that they may serve other gods. So will the anger of Yahweh be kindled against you and destroy thee suddenly. See? So that's why the Lord said, alright, not to deal with these other nations. Because slowly but surely, you know, they'll have the heart of our sons and daughters slip from worshiping the Heavenly Father. And that's what happened to King Solomon. Okay, King Solomon didn't sin because he was dealing with many women, especially many women of the nations. King Solomon went off because he started listening unto his women, letting them build, you know, temples and groves to other gods, man. That's where Solomon went off. He started allowing, you know, his wives, his concubines, to worship other gods. And then he got so comfortable with it, he started tapping into those other gods. When you read the scriptures, it tells you that Solomon gave his mind over to folly, madness. You know, Solomon gave his mind over to that. All right. He wanted to know everything. He tapped into all types of things.
Really?
And one of those things being the worship of other gods, man. You know. Now, this was not in the beginning of Solomon's reign. Okay, but later on, you know. It's a lot. Says, but thus shall you do with them. You shall destroy their altars, and break down their images, and cut down their groves, and burn their graven images with fire. For thou art an holy people unto Yahweh thy God. Yahweh, Hashem Yahushai thy God, hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all people that are upon the face of the earth. Okay, so Yahweh Hashem Yahushai created us to be a special people unto himself above all people. Okay, the Lord don't give a damn about the so-called white man. Okay, Esau, Edom, the self-proclaimed white man. As a matter of fact, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai hates Esau, Edom. Okay, the Lord don't give a fuck about no damn East Indians. All right, Palestinians, let them get blown to shit. You know. And it's a trip because you can see what Esau Edom is doing to our people, right? Coming against us on the daily. Okay? But Yahweh Hashem Yahushai has it to where there's only so much the devil can do until that time. But there's like no hedge for the other nations, man. Fucking Esau dropped a fucking bomb on Hiroshima and Nagasaki. They're going into Palestine, just fucking ripping them apart. You know. See, Esau will subjugate Jake. Because Esau knows that without Jake, okay, there's nothing. Alright? We're a holy people unto the Heavenly Father. Okay, He created us to be special, better than all the other nations. And without us, this place will go to shit. You know, it says you are the salt of the earth. Alright, we're the salt of the earth. We give flavor, okay, to the planet.